afternoon, everyone. How are you on all platforms? Good to see you. On a little bit earlier because I want to slow cook my ribs. I'm going to do some country style ribs. I have some black Angus. They're boneless and they're a little meatier and a teeny bit fatter. Got like good marbling in them. And they're cut from like the shoulder area of the rib, like closer to the arm area. So it's got a little more meat sometimes on those. So we're gonna have these bad boys. I got this pack for $7.49. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize I paid that much for it. 14.61. I was looking at the price per pound. So these got to come out right. Okay, they got to come out right. So they're about 2 pounds of ribs, a little less than 2 pounds, 1.95. I would have these would have stayed when I picked these up. Y'all be careful when y'all look at the price of stuff. I was like, ooh, 7.49. That's a pretty good price. But anyhow, somebody says I love me some ribs. I'm going to watch how you make them because I don't know how to make them. Did mom arrive? Oh, I just like was working in my room and I meant to call them about the time that they were supposed to get there, which would have been like 1. So she should be there now. But I'll check after the live. Um, okay, Google, call mom's cell.
I couldn't verify your voice, so I can't make that call.
Bro, what do you mean? I'm
You
the
can
same
either
guy.
try calling a household contact instead, or to make that
Okay,
call,
Google.
verify your...
Call mom's cell.
Calling mom's cell.
This dude. Let me see if she's back in there while we're getting this together. So, I got I'm doing low and slow, and I got my oven at 250. We're gonna cook it for 250 for about 2 hours or so. Then we're gonna take them out. We're gonna get some barbecue honey on there, and then we're gonna go ahead and cook them maybe another half an hour to an hour. Okay? How come nothing's happening? It just didn't go through. Okay, Google. Call mom's cell.
Calling mom's cell. Mobile.
All right. Now it's trying. Let's see. Get my spices together. Gonna put some Creole on this. I'm gonna put garlic, black pepper. Let's get these out here. Gonna get some low salt smooth heat right here. And then we're gonna use, oh, let me see if Nita can give me some dry mustard out of there.
Please leave your message for Gertrude Green.
Not gonna leave a message. Not gonna leave a message because number one, she don't know how to get her messages or the text or anything cool like that. She's not in the cool kids club, my mom. She is not in the cool kids. Oh, dry mustard. Let me grab some dry mustard while you guys talk amongst yourself real quick. I gotta get a little bit of dry mustard for this. And you can rub them down with mustard and like marinate them a little earlier if you want to. I didn't do that. So I'm gonna add some dry mustard to it because mustard's gonna give it a nice little flavor. But if you marinate it with the dry mustard, just don't marinate them too long because the vinegar can make the meat a little more, too tender, especially if you're doing like a crock pot or like an Instapot. It can make the meat a little more mushy. If you want that, you don't want to still feel those fibers and stuff. Anita's is working. We always working. Both of us been working all day, and I just stopped working to do this. There's always something to do when you have a business. Believe me, always something to do. So let me get about a little bit of dry mustard because I don't need a lot. Just a teeny bit for the flavor. Maybe a half a teaspoon. Wait a second, y'all talk amongst yourself. How's everybody doing? What about that football season coming on today? Football season tonight. I'm back. I hope you guys weren't talking about me where I was going. A little dry mustard we're gonna add to this, guys. I'm gonna get some brown sugar. And this is all we're gonna season this thing with. And we're gonna let the heat do what it's supposed to do. We're gonna let it cook nice and slow in its own juices. A lot of times, low and slow when you're in the oven for something like this is a great idea. I'm telling you, I know you guys see me cook these ribs a few times in different bone-in ways, and everybody's like, no, that ain't how you do it. But when they come out, it's how you do it. About 3 packed tablespoons of dark brown sugar, guys. Get that caramelization from that brown sugar here. I'm gonna add the rest of our seasoning. We're gonna do a little, what's the no salt smooth heat. Let's see. What did Ann say? Ann, I missed what you said. I'm sorry. I don't know what Ann was saying, but hey, Ann. Let's get some of this no salt smooth heat. So that's gonna have garlic, onion, black pepper, cayenne, smoked paprika, white pepper, cardamom, mustard, some more mustard, red pepper, chipotle, chilies, and a little old fiber. So about 2 tablespoons or so. Boop. Boop. Approximately. Maybe I, put a little more than that. We're gonna put our new garlic black pepper in here. What are we gonna add? Some of the same stuff in there, y'all. Garlic, pink Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, a little lemon, and kelp for iodine. Boop. Yeah, that's about good. A little bit of that, and then last but not least, our Creole blend, one of our old tried and true blends. Boom, boom. Boop. You always gotta boop your stuff, y'all. I don't know if you know this or not. Boop. I want you to get it all in there. That's gonna hopefully cover my whole 2 pounds of seasonings. Nice little rub there. Kind of busting down my brown sugar here. Bust down. Bust it down. Alright, so all the seasonings are combined really well. We got a little heat and a little sweet. Should be enough salt in there. You can add a little more if you just don't care nothing about your salt intake. Matter of fact, that's good. Eating sweet. Ooh, got some heat in there. Get a little bit of water. That's good. Okay. A little heat, a little sweet, pretty good balance on there. I think I picked up a whole 2 or 3 red pepper flakes with that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get our Black Angus country style rib. I'm just gonna give them a little rinse off, y'all. Y'all can do whatever you want. You can scrub them down with Dawn, bleach, whatever you do with your meat. I ain't the guy to tell you what to do with your meat. You handle your meat how you want to handle your meat. Now, boom, these are what they look like. Nice, good cut of beef. You know, go ahead and, oh, you know what? Why don't I get before we even get into that, why don't I get my pan together? So my pan that I'm gonna roast these in. You know what? This is good. This is good. We get a little aluminum foil because we don't want that sugar to stick and have a hard time cleaning it. I think it's time to grab the other roll of aluminum foil. Yeah. You can't even just for easy cleaning. You just don't want to have to mess with cleaning these corners out, the sugars and the caramelized pieces. Even though it's a non-stick pan, you still gonna help you out a bit. So we want to get this bad boy kind of pressed down on every side. It should look a little something like that. And hit it. Put this fire right there. Get the rest of the pieces here. I've got a piece of filling busted in two. Got some nice caramelization on these pieces too. I mean, not caramelization, marbleization, what I want to say. Now these are the kind of ribs that you can get them if you feel like spending $14, because I wouldn't have felt like spending $14 if I had read that really good. That you should get if you just, I like ribs, but it ain't enough meat for me. It's something like this. It's gonna change your whole life. All right, boom. See what I'm saying? Got nice fat, got nice marbleization. Let's get in here. Gotta make sure everything's covered and pressed real good. Another piece. And yet another piece. I'll let you guys see the pan in a second too. Yep, you guessed it, another piece. And we're gonna do the low slow method on these guys. Y'all can put these on the grill if you want, whatever, you know, suits your fancy. Nice little piece with a nice big piece of fat in the middle. And that fat ain't nothing but flavor, y'all. Nothing but flavor. You're gonna melt and render that down really nice. It's gonna melt in your mouth when this is over with. And one last piece, well actually two last pieces because this one broke in half. Boom. And the fatty piece on the end. It's gonna be a whole thing. And we're gonna let the oven do all the hard work here. I don't wanna waste any of this. Just gonna hit it off the top a little bit with a little more seasoning that I have that remains in here. Probably like 2 teaspoons left, but why not use it? All right. Jokey. Got that together. This is what she look like right here. Look like some nice like crust, you know? Doesn't look like I panko crusted it or something. With a little paprika. But a lot of good flavor, a little color in there. And what we're gonna do this time is I'm just gonna cover it this time. So I wanna make sure they stay really, 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 really super moist. And they should at a low temperature. But the first 2 hours, we're gonna let it do its thing. Now I think in my brain, a good idea for a marinade for this, would be a little apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of apple juice, and a little brown sugar, and a little of our Creole blend, perhaps in there, and just let that thing go for at least 30 minutes or longer if you want. But again, I wouldn't let it go overnight. Just to impart some more flavors there. If I wasn't thinking, I would have done this. But of course, I wasn't thinking. But it's still going to be good. We're going to get this in here about 2 hours, guys. We're going to let it do its thing. We're going to check it in about 2 hours, which is our cook time, our 6 o'clock cooking with greens time. We're going to check it about then, get all of our aluminum foil off, and then we're going to baste it with some honey, combination of honey and barbecue sauce, and we're going to make this thing a thing. I think I'm going to do a little coleslaw, like a little coleslaw. I'm gonna cut the cabbage a little thin so we get like a quicker slaw, but I want that crispness on there, and maybe serve it on that. We did grab some corn on the cob. I might do something with the corn off the cob, but it'll be a simple little barbecue style meal. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm missing all you guys' messages. I'm sorry so much. But that's pretty much what I needed to do. So that was mostly what we had to do. But hold on. I see Derek giving us more content during the day. You like that? You like it? We're trying to find reasons to have some content. How's Daryl doing? Daryl's doing good. Maybe he'll show up tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll send him a message and tell him what's going on. The oven is set on 250. Again, our recipes are all on our website. So I know some of you guys have our cookbook. Every recipe we have is not on this volume 1 cookbook. So you can go ahead and it's hot. It's like 100 degrees today. We went out today. It was 100 in the car. And then after we drove around a little bit, it went all the way down to 97. So yeah, grilling is not gonna happen today. I was just reading what somebody said on Facebook. Grilling ain't gonna happen. It's not a grilling type of. I know if I moved to an island or something like that, I probably would never grill. Anybody's trying to be outside in that. So low and slow, gonna have it in there. It's gonna all those great. If you missed the rub, we're gonna call it, that we put on here. We use brown sugar, our Creole blend, our garlic herb blend, our smooth heat, no salt smooth heat blend, and then the last one was the garlic black pepper blend, and a little dry mustard. So that's what's gonna be for dinner, and I think I'm gonna do a slaw. Usually slaws you got marinate, you want to call it, for a pickle, I guess is the right word, for a few hours. But we're gonna have a nice little crispy slaw. But I'll cut it thinner so we get a good pickle on it. Can you go out? Oh yeah, we got a gas grill downstairs. Who wants to do that? Who want to go outside when it's 100 degrees and cook over a hot stove? When it was 90 out there for Ava's party, and I was out there and near died for a couple of hot dogs and some hamburgers. Ain't nobody doing that. Yeah, it's 100. But Lucy said, I promise I will not miss tonight. I promise. We're gonna see, Lucy. I'm gonna be one looking out for you. Yeah, the heat is rough everywhere. Be safe, especially if you gotta go outside. I'm sorry, I should have said his center sounds good. Thank you. That's okay, Carlos. I don't know what you were saying, but it's all right. We ain't got no beef here on this channel. You know that. Suzanne said, please pray for my family, especially my husband works outside in this heat. Last summer, he had heat stroke and had to be in the hospital 4 days. Definitely keeping anybody have to work. Believe me, I used to work construction. My dad was a general contractor, and so he made us my first job was heavy equipment. Like I'm talking about in heights, like 17 years old. I was in the bulldozers and everything, out in the heat. I did concrete finishing. So I was like a concrete finisher for a while. I did curb and gutter. I did house framing. I did insulation. It's nasty. I did roofing, which is That's why I don't do none of that stuff right now. This is not, I got a bad taste in my mouth. If somebody, you can do it, I can pay you a couple of dollars to do it for me. Bad. Hampton, what's up, Ty? Ty, you might need to come through for these short. What do they call? I'll keep wanting to call them short ribs, but I'm trying to say give things the right name. They're country style ribs. That's actually the technical term for them, country style, not short ribs. Cecilia, my dad was the jack of all trades. He was a mechanic. He flew planes. My dad used to take like flying lessons. Never got his. He's like me in college. He never finished to get his pilot license, but we used to go every Saturday and sit in a hot van while he took his pilot's license lessons. He just never finished it. I don't know why. He had his own construction company, so like the boys had to learn the boy stuff. So yeah, a little bit of everything, man. He said she was going for a walk. Nope. You better walk inside that house. You better walk around that couch. She said, but nope, came back in. Yeah, I've had to do everything like that attains to building a home. Everything from pouring foundations. I've done that before. I've done driveways. I've done framing. I've done insulating. Haven't done really a lot of electrical because I'm not an electrician. I don't have license for that. I put roofs on. I framed out roofs before. I've worked backhoes, track hoes, graders, and I'm talking about the big bulldozers, the ones with the wheel as big as this room. Like I've been that guy climbing up with hardly no facial hair on my face because I was a young buck and doing that kind of job for. It's not my jam. I don't like it. Everything makes you stop. If it's too hot, if it's raining, if it's too cold, your money. I never did like. I even did asphalt. And when I moved to New Jersey, one of my first under the table jobs was because I was on welfare at this time. Don't tell welfare. Was working for an asphalt company. Yep, but it's hot work. So everybody that has to work out there in this stuff, long care. I've done that. I've done what do they call it? Not lawn care. When you do when they build the houses and you have to do all the landscaping. Done that. I've had every job you probably could think of. When you have 6 little kids and a wife, you work jobs. But yeah. So long story short, I'm just saying I feel for y'all. And I know how I could be out there. So please be careful, stay hydrated. Please. And if you don't have to be out there, don't be out there. But yeah, so we're gonna see you guys, I guess, in a little bit. We're gonna finish up these ribs. Again, I'm not gonna make a barbecue sauce today. I'm gonna look in my cabinet and hopefully there's some like Sweet Baby Ray's or something in there. And we're gonna combine a little honey with it. We're gonna baste them a couple of times. We're gonna finish them off. We're gonna make this slaw. We're gonna probably do something with this corn. I might just make it might be super simple today. We're gonna see. In 73 and cloudy in Indiana. Y'all can have a couple of our degrees. Matter of fact, we'll give you 15. So y'all can be at 88 and we can be at 85. How about that? Yep. And just look, you are doing something that you love. Yep. Love it. I feel Zara who's have to work in the heat. Please be careful. Yeah. Drink plenty of water. Yep. Yes. 102 in Houston. See what I'm saying? It's hot everywhere, y'all. It is the summer. I just jump in the water at the beach with a big brim hat on. Yes, sir. You better do it. You better do it. I bet them pools is hot right now. You can't even go to the pools right now. The pool water hot. It's like going to bath. Like, why is there a ring around this pool? So yeah, that's what's gonna. So it seems like on live it might be pretty simple. The meal, but it's just Anita and I, unless Daryl pops in or anybody else. Janine and Wallace just went to Cancun or someplace. I don't even know. They just told us last night. I forgot that quick. So I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of just other than me and Anita. But we'll see y'all at 6. All right. So pray for my ribs that they come out good, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be fine. And yeah, it's hot when the pool hot. It feel like a hot tub. Aruba, that's where it was. Yes. They said please make sure Anita got the cash app from me last night. I think she did. Did you send money for the? Um, I think she said something on the live for the feeding the less fortunate. So oh yeah, and also we're I think for the less fortunate Wednesday we're gonna do like a fish fry type thing for them. We're gonna do fried fish and shrimp and either cornbread or hush puppies. I might make hush puppies, and then also what did we else we say? Like maybe we're toying around with French fries. We're trying to make sure the logistics of doing 30 meals within a short bit of time and drop in, and you grease it in grease and all that kind of stuff. Maybe bake some stuff. But yeah, like a fish fry. We just priced some fish, but we picked up shrimp already. So we already brought the shrimp and put it in the freezer. Thank you for everybody who already gave toward the feeding the less fortunate. And we bought the shrimp. We bought all the stuff for the cornbread, aka um, or or the hush puppies. Like we got cornmeal, we got flour. It was like some random stuff that I was like, let's just get this while we're in the international market. And then we're gonna probably get a case. We're pricing around for a case of a pretty decent fish. So we can have 30 pieces. It's easier to usually buy a case from like Restaurant Depot or an international market than trying to buy them over the counter at a seafood market or at your grocery store. It's a lot cheaper. So we almost bought them today too because I was like, let's just wait. We got till Wednesday. We'll go out because we pretty much picked up almost everything we need for this meal for them. And if we figure something out, maybe I'll make some slaw for them. I don't know, but they're gonna eat good because we like to feed them well. They said praying for your head, praying for your ribs. Please say just a quick prayer nights online. Oh, definitely, Susanna, for everyone who's out there. And I thought I already did, but maybe I was talking too much. For everyone who needs prayer, we ask right now to cover them, allow everyone to be in good health today. We don't want any issues with any of our friends or family or those that are connected with us. Keep them safe as always. In Jesus' name, amen. I believe your husband was the one out in the heat. That's why we started talking about that. Derek, can I get a plate next week, Wednesday? Come on through. Cause you need a break sometimes, bro. Yeah, sometimes. Like I wish I could plan a break for the end of this year, but I can't yet. Trying to make sure what's going on. No, we're gonna have dinner tonight. We're gonna have dinner. It's fried fish and spaghetti. I don't know. I think just do like almost let them feel like they got a little fish dinner kind of thing with some fried fish with some either some cornmeal-y kind of bread. So I don't know if it's gonna be cornbread or like I'm gonna actually make hush puppies and drop them. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure the logistics of getting it all done is good. We got 2 big eyes and 2 small eyes on the stove. Anita was talking about making green beans and potatoes because I was like, maybe we'll give them like some sort of French fry. She's thinking it might be easier, and it probably will. Logistically, to do a big pan of really seasoned greens with potatoes and peppers and stuff like that, like she does it. A little smoked meat, maybe, and then have the fried stuff too, and then maybe make like a tartar sauce, or maybe because we have so many people, I might just buy a tartar sauce and buy like a cocktail sauce. So they have the little. I don't even know if we have the little cups, so we might have to. That might be something else we have to pick up. You all should do beef short ribs. Eric, we've done beef ribs. I don't think I've done beef short ribs on the thing though. Yeah, but when Mama finally finishes running in these streets, She probably don't know where her phone is already, or she left it here. that would be classic mom. I'll try to give her a call. Fried fish with that rice with the pineapple and stuff. Let's see. We've given them that a few times because we've done fried snapper, Thai style red snapper for them before. We've done with that. Let's see, with that rice we've done. I want to say we did like a Thai style. No, not Thai style. We did shrimp with like a mango and pineapple like chutney and that rice too. That tropical rice for them, for the less fortunate one before. I want to say we've done that. Oh my God, the wind and the hail are so bad. It's really hitting my window. Wait, hold. It's hailing where you at? Where you at? Hold on. Somebody in a whole nother season. Somebody in a whole nother season. I don't even know where that comment went. The wind and the hail and probably the snow too. I don't know. Josh, for real, be safe, Josh. That's crazy, man. You know we done broke all the seasons and the weather, so hopefully everybody's okay. But that's crazy. Fish fries with Johnny Cakes. Yeah, we're gonna hook them up. We always hook them up. We always cook for them like we would want someone to cook for ourselves. Nita should do the cake mix and the cookies for desserts. You know what she did say? Because by the time we came home, she said, you know, it'd be easier if instead of doing the hush puppies and dropping them and stuff, I just do corn muffins. So it's because she was like, I can put 12 big muffins in a pan, and that's only cooking them 3 times. And then you don't have to worry about grease and dropping grease and making sure the temperature's right, and then fish, and then whatever. So I think she did. Yeah, she said, hail in, Lucy. Definitely be safe where you are. Definitely be safe. All right, so Latisse said, Mr. D, I just told you it was storming bad. It's storming bad where you are too, Latisse? And we get tornadoes where I am. Be safe, please. Be safe. What we gonna do if it ain't no Latisse around no more, huh? Be safe, please. Yeah, corn muffins is good there. Anita always has a good idea. She said, she was the one that said the corn muffins. She was the one that said, instead of trying to drop that many fries, there's a lot of fries for 30 servings and not giving them like 4 or 5 French fries, like giving them a good amount of stuff, even though it's like a traditional fish fry kind of thing. She was saying, let's just do green beans with potatoes in it, with peppers in it, with, get a good smoky flavor in there, and that be the side. So that's probably what we're gonna do, because Nita usually is the boss. So, but anyhow, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. I got her all that together, and we're gonna have dinner at 6. So we love you. Mama Green's in New Jersey. We'll try to check with her. She's probably watching but she don't know how to, she don't know how to comment. So she's probably watching because she follows us. She just don't know how to use the internet and interwebs. So y'all have a good one. Please be safe out there, and we will see you again. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit again. We'll see you again tonight. All right. Peace, y'all. Bye bye. Josh, be safe. He lost power. Feel better, man. Or be better.